welcome back to the S.A.M.E TV podcast. I'm going to be your host today. My name is Brea, and I'm here with two recent actors in a play called Siege of Deli, Shayna and Leo. They were in the play. They were both the main characters in the play. They played Kayla and Omani. And I wanted to interview you guys because I was also part of the play, and it was so cool getting to know you guys. And like being in that environment is so different and never anything I'd ever done before. So I just wanted to, first of all, what made you want to be part of this play? Like, were you guys specifically chosen, or was this something that you guys auditioned for and got the part of? And like, how was that process for you guys getting this part?
You want to go first, Shanna?
Yeah, sure. Well, first off, thanks for having us. Yeah. This is really cool. Well, like our process in terms of like the getting casted in the play, well, they had like a news reading like workshop at City College that happened like last semester, and we had to like audition for it. And I was privileged enough to read for Kayla like really early on this year. And yeah, it was really scary to audition for her again this semester. For the actual production of it, but really cool. I got casted, so it was fun. Yeah. But I guess what really pushed me to want this role was I just saw a lot of myself in her. I saw a lot of myself in like her I guess existential crises of wanting to be remembered. Yes. And like, just how much she was like holding on and how much weight she had to hold on to her shoulders in terms of her family and stuff. I really connected with that. And yeah.
Yeah. For me, it was kind of the same thing, because also in the new play readings that was last semester, I was in a different new play reading that happened. It was a couple days before Siege of Deli. So I did get to watch the reading for Siege of Deli, but I was performing for this other play reading called The Night of the Burning Pestle, completely different vibe from Delhi. And for Siege of Deli, I knew that at some point I wanted to perform at Aaron Davis Hall, because this whole time I've been performing at CG and much love, but I just wanted to perform at a bigger stage and prepare myself for what's to come. So from performing in a black box theater, or if you could call it that, CG 318, I decided let's bump it up a little bit. Let's get those theater seats up a little bit. Let's go to ADH Theater B. Right. So I knew I wasn't going to be able to do the first show because I was asked to be the set designer for the first show of the semester, which was Sister Mary Ignatius Explains It All for You. Much love to them if they're watching. Sure. For Siege of Deli, I had no idea what was going to come my way, because I auditioned earlier this semester. I auditioned for Siege of Deli, but I got called back for the other shows that were also coming in this semester. Yeah. So I had no idea what was going to come my way until decision day that Friday. And I was very glad that it was Siege of Deli that I got selected for. So it was very good. The audition process was great. I remember speaking with Rajesh, who was also at the callbacks, and having some great advice for what I was saying at that callback, what was given to me, the material. And I felt that going into the rehearsals after that, he was having the same vibe from that callback to the rest of the rehearsal process the whole way through.
Yeah. Oh my God. So cool. You talked about wanting to be remembered in a sense, like for Kayla's character. What is something that you guys have held with you from this play that you feel like you will always remember, like throughout the whole process, something that you feel is very special to you, that you hold near and dear to your heart? Sorry to get somber.
No, I would say for me, I had to like sit with that for a little bit. I think something that I would take from this play for future life, I guess, you know, the next steps, would just be just like the community aspect of the play, and how much these people in this world needed to rely on each other. Like they couldn't rely on the governments within, they couldn't rely on the systems within, so they really had to like look to their neighbor. I feel like that's very like just a mirror to the world that we're in right now. Yeah, in the world we've always been in. So yeah, like I just think the community aspect of New York at all is just, you have to look to the person next to you and just know that they have a story within themselves. They have like a world that they're fighting. They have a war that they're fighting that they don't, talk about. And just holding that type of vulnerability and holding that type of like empathy for other people, and understanding and just like community bonding with each other.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you have an answer?
The question was like, what do I remember most from the process?
Yeah, like something that you will
Cherish.
hold. Yes, exactly. Cherish for yourself.
One thing that I will cherish in this is that something I haven't experienced before is the fact that the playwright was constantly in the room with us. So it was very fun seeing the playwright revise and like build this play along with us from the ground up. Like every week, if we adjusted a line just like off of instinct, the playwright would tell us, "That was great what you did there. I'm going to add it in. So just replace what you said here and what it says in the script and just say what you've been saying instinctually."
Yeah.
So I really like that aspect of being able to revise as the process keeps going. That was really one thing that I really will cherish. The fact that the playwright is as flexible as what the actors is.
Yeah. That's not, not everyone gets that like opportunity to have the playwright in the room. Some players are dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some are dead.
Shout out Naren. Like he's a really cool, and like just the fact that like he took so much time to be in the room with us. Like he really didn't have to be. He wrote the play, so it's just like for some playwrights they could just be like, "I wrote it, here you go," but he was really like collaborative.
Yeah, like take it and do with it what you will, and for the director to like work on it. But to have that as the process is very different. I don't feel like that doesn't happen very often.
Yeah.
So talking about performing and everything, what was your favorite scene to perform, either together or separately with different actors from the play? I know there's so many good scenes, but like I'll tell you guys my favorite. My favorite is when you two are dancing and it's so sad, like after Omani dies. That's my favorite scene. Like, oh my God, watching that during rehearsal, I was like, I was so mad I couldn't watch the actual show happen because I was in it. But like, oh my God, that scene always touched my heart.
Thank you. All right. Piggybacking off of what you said, one of my scenes that I love performing together with Shayna was the dancing scene. Yeah. Even though Shayna, I know you were very nervous at the very beginning of the rehearsals because you were like, "I don't want to dance on stage," but I was like, "I want to dance. Damn, let's dance." Yeah. So I was very happy to start dancing and being able to show what I did in musical theater workshop. Joey, that's for you if you watched it. It was just very fun, very cathartic because I remember the open dress reaction to that scene. It was audible. Yeah. I remember hearing like directly from the front row, there was like, oh my God. And all these other reactions. But then going forward with the rest of the shows, I didn't really hear anything, but I could feel it. Yeah. So I'm really glad that off the jump, first reactions it made people react to it verbally. And because you can do that, by the way, if you're new to theater shows and stuff, if you're an audience, we need your reactions to be able to keep on with the life going in the show. So I really loved hearing people like actually say how they felt when they saw that dancing scene. And a scene that I really enjoyed doing just individually, it wasn't really individually, but it was like the final monologue scene with Kayla at the very end of the show. Oh,
yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, I would say why, but I feel like I'm talking too much.
No, why? Why is it your favorite?
Well, I think it's my favorite because I remember something that Naren told me. It was, this guy, you see him throughout the show, he always says so little, but then you all go to the end and you're like, oh, that's why he's saying nothing. He has so much inside of him that when you see him speak at the end of the show, you're like, oh, that's what's really going on inside of him. And you finally get to see that part of Omani drawn at the very end of the show, which is a very heartwarming moment considering.
Yeah, that he died. Yeah. A lot of death.
Yeah.
Honestly, I would say my favorite scene from the entire play would be that scene, honestly. The final scene with Amani and Kayla. Mostly because it's very similar to Naren's intentions with it. Just like that one person who is super quiet and you're just very mysterious and you don't know like what they're thinking. And you finally get that moment of like what they're thinking, what they've been through. And I feel like in real life, we really don't actually get those moments with those people. I feel like Amani was definitely a still waters run deep type of person. And like, it was nice just there was so much story in that one scene, just with our characters too, even though like, and it was, I loved it too, because that was the one scene I wasn't really,
weren't talking.
Yeah, I just sort of like sit there and like really take it in. It was nice. Like without saying anything, I just feel like there was a lot of dialogue between Kayla and Amani.
Yes.
I like that. Still water runs deep.
Yeah.
That's fire. I never heard of that.
Thank you. But yeah, I was seeing like that scenes particularly, like just as an actor taking just something from my own life. Like I just have a lot, like growing up, I have a lot of family members who are just very like nonchalant.
Yeah.
And like Amani in that moment really like, reminded me of my brother.
Yeah.
And just like, we really don't get those like moments. So like just being very selfish and being like, oh, Kayla has a moment with this person who don't talk that much, but share something so profound and deep and vulnerable with her.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. Those scenes, like that end chunk is like so beautiful and like poetic. Like he dies, but then it starts where it ends with him alive and like speaking about his life, like reminiscing about what he's been through, even though he just died, is like very, very crazy and really good and sad and so many emotions in one. What was your favorite line from the show? Whether yours or not, it doesn't have to be your line, but because I know there's so many other great like things said throughout the whole play.
Yeah.
So I know, what do you guys like, whether it's yours or not, what was a favorite line of yours to hear?
I can start this one for you. One line that really stuck with me is, of course, one of Amani's lines. It's in his monologue. He says, "History doesn't remember the right thing, but humanity does." I paraphrase that a little bit. But the reason that line stuck with me is because I wrote this down. It was more like, for me, I've always wanted to be remembered in some way.
Yeah.
So when I was younger, I had this very infectious way of thinking that when I get older, I want to make sure that people remember me somehow.
Oh.
I want my tombstone to have something on it, and I just want the future generations to think of me the way that I presented myself in person. Because I know, we're specks in this universe. We're small. But I just thought that maybe if I presented myself a little bit more, I could be one of the greats. And, just like Timothée Chalamet said at the SAG Awards, he said, "I'm in pursuit of greatness." And I'm with that. I'm in pursuit of greatness.
Yes.
I want to be one of the greats. But when I read that line about Omani, it was like, maybe I don't want the history books to remember me that way.
Yeah.
Maybe I really have to connect with my community and empathize with that. Maybe humanity is better because y'all know me better than somebody in Hollywood could, or somebody on Broadway. So it was like really digging deep into me and then coming back to the basics of that, of how can I be remembered as well as, being revered, but also in that close aspect as well, people around me.
Yeah. Yeah. I like that.
I would say Maggie, she had a line in her monologue when she was talking to M, where she said culture is as real and as arbitrary as you make it. Something about that line really resonated with me, like the whole idea of culture and just like what we perceive culture to be.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's something that like bonds us together. It's something that we learn through family or upbringing or just where we, rest our head at night. But that idea of culture, it makes and breaks, the country.
Yes.
And yeah, I'm still pondering with it, but I don't know, that something about that line really kind of just like stuck with me. So yeah.
Yeah. Another thing, I was talking about greatness and in the pursuit of greatness and everything. Something that you guys are passionate about as like acting. Is there anything else that you guys are very passionate about, whether it be music or anything? You have a big grin on your face.
Yeah, I love the answer I'm going to say. Shannon, you start.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, sure. I would say I'm really passionate with dance.
Wait, I'm scared of dancing on the stage with you.
Hey, it's a complicated relationship.
Yeah, I see.
But I love dancing. I even though like, yeah, I was a little nervous and I'm not as used to dancing as I am with acting. But like originally when I was younger, I went to a high school not too far from here. It's like Urban Assembly for Performing Arts. And I originally wanted to go in as a dancer, but I was just like so scared that I was like, okay, what's the next best option? And it was acting in my head. So that's just like how the path like kind of like steered with me. But I don't know, the power of dance, and it's something that's so universal.
Yeah.
And it's something that just gets all the emotions out.
Yes.
Just moving your body. It feels for me it's deeper than therapy. Like it does more for me than therapy. Talk therapy.
Yeah.
Western therapy. But no, yeah. Dance is really cool. I love Alvin Ailey. I used to dance a lot with my dad.
Aww.
I love dancing in the kitchen, and yeah, love dance.
Yes.
I love dancing in the shower. It's recreational activity.
Yeah. Dancing in the shower is actually very fun.
No, one thing that I am passionate about is football. I know that, no, not that kind of football.
Okay.
I know. Y'all call it soccer, but it's called FIFA, not FISA, okay? I like, the one thing that I like about it is because when I was younger, I say this, I sound like I'm 35.
Back in the olden days, yeah.
Right, I sound like I'm 39 or something. I used to play it back then. I started playing soccer when I was like 9 years old. I'm saying that now so y'all understand what I'm saying.
Yes.
Because I don't
When
like
you were
that
a
word.
wee little boy.
Yeah, but I used to play when I was younger. I used to play in middle school. I didn't play for the team because I didn't know what the hell I was doing. But until high school, I did a little bit of that as well. College, I couldn't do it. But right now what I'm doing is I'm teaching children how to do it. So I'm a youth soccer coach.
That's so sweet.
Yeah, I started doing that 2022.
Okay.
So going on 3 years now as a youth soccer coach. I've been having so much fun because
so nice.
it's kind of like a full circle journey.
Yes.
So my love for the game, I'm able to bring that same love to the kids as well. So like, thank you to the people at America Scores who did that for me 3 years ago, who gave me the opportunity for that, because their program was like bringing together education and also sports. So while we weren't teaching them drills or having fun times or like fun games, fun scrimmages, we'd also give them tips on reading tips and writing tips and how to make your essays better as like an elementary school or whatever. But it was so much fun. I still have fun doing that to this day. Can I be a teacher? No. Do I think of myself as a coach in the future? We'll see.
Yeah.
But as long as I still have the love for the beautiful game, I think I'll always enjoy teaching children how to play.
Yeah, I think that's so sweet. Teaching children. Oh my God. Because it's like you said, a full circle moment. Like you were a child. You were that child.
I was that child.
And then you're like being able to pass on that same love. Speaking of the future, what are you guys interested in doing in your future? I know you guys are both theater majors, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. So is this something that you want your future to be? Is this the world that you want for yourself, acting, whether it's on stage, on camera? If you are also interested in musicals and singing, but yeah, like what is it that you feel like you see for yourself? Where do you see your life going? We're at this point in time of having been in college for a few years now.
It's taken me a really long time to say it with my full chest, low key, but I would like nothing more than being an actor. This is the only thing that I feel like an intellectual in. Yeah. You know, like I have conversations with people, but like I do not feel like I feel like Einstein when it comes to acting sometimes. You feel me? Like that's the only thing that I like want to talk about. The only thing I really want to like dig my teeth in. Yes. I love theater. I don't see myself doing. I don't see myself never doing theater. Like, even if I'm like, 10, 20 years in the future, like I'm established in another area of acting. Like, I always want to go back to theater. And whatever it looks like even if I'm a teacher or even if I'm like, working at Starbucks, I'm always acting. Yeah. You feel me? I'm an actor first. So yeah, that's definitely what I want to do.
Yeah.
One of my avenues that I wanted to take was voiceover.
Oh my God. Me too.
Yeah.
I would love to do like voice acting so bad. Like anything similar. Like, that's just like.
Voice acting is like one of the reasons I got into theater in the first place. But voiceover, that's like my main avenue. I want to do that. Even though I love being on stage, I would definitely love to be behind the booth and doing some voiceover work. That was the main reason why I came here in the first place. And then I was like, oh, y'all don't do that? Y'all just gonna put me on stage? Okay, cool. I'll definitely always be there. If someone asks me, can you do this role or can you help me out with this? I'll always be there in theater. But voiceover work is where I aim to be the most, plan to be.
Oh my God. Literally, I would love to do a Disney movie. Voice acting. Oh my God. A musical? Hello? Please. Hearing you guys talk about your future, like me a few years ago, I was like, oh, I'm giving up on this. Like, I didn't want to do acting. I didn't want to do singing. Like, I was just like, I'm tired of trying. And then like, I'm here now. Like, I took time for myself and I'm here. And it's like, it's so crazy that I'm like getting to experience this. And I'm so happy my first play was with you guys. Like, to experience that was so sweet and fun. And you guys are so welcoming and kind.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hello. Thank you guys. Fun question. Woo, no more sad stuff. What would your character's theme song be?
Saint Chroma by Tyler, the Creator.
Really?
Off rip, yeah. Saint Chroma from Chromacopia.
Wait, I want to hear more.
I'm not gonna lie, I had a lot more to say about why, but I was just like, yo, the lyrics is like him this, him that. I swear to God, I don't have the lyrics in my head right now. But there's a lot of him, and I was like, Omani is him. So that's it. Yeah. That's all I got. I just really like the song, and I think that would fit him a lot. There was one day that I listened to that while I was prepping up for Omani, and I was like, wait, it's kind of bumping. This kind of fits. Hold on.
We love Tyler, the Creator.
Yeah.
We love, shout out Tyler, the Creator. For Kayla, I was thinking about this. I have two songs. It would be Ooh by Young M.A.
No.
Shout out Young Ma.
Wait,
yeah, I love that song. Low-key.
No, that's actually so good. I was not expecting that.
I don't know, just the essence of it. I feel like in some weird world, they would be hanging out together.
I can see it.
And there's another song. It's called "If I Want To" by Connie Diamond. She's like a Bronx rapper. And that was low-key like my hype song. Like it's very short, really cute, and it was just her like talking her shit. And I used that song just to get hype. And I feel like Kayla, like she's very like she's a hothead.
Yeah.
And like she needs it. Like I feel like she's not the type of person in the morning to meditate. Yeah, she's like just like straight rage. So yeah.
I like those. Those answers are good. Young Ma, hello. I haven't heard that one in a while. Did you play that in the dressing room?
I did.
You know what? You did. I remember on the last day of the shows, I'm wait.
We was getting hype. I also did play Saint Chroma.
Yeah, you played a lot of good. I was like, whoa, oh my God.
That dressing room was bumping. We didn't have anything in there.
We was
We were like,
man.
we were next to
Courtesy
y'all, but we
Kayla.
always heard the music coming in from the girl. We were like, yo, they kind of bumping in there. Why are we boring? Why are we just talking?
Hello. Yeah, you guys were gossiping in there. We're like, yeah. I have another question. Like similar, like you can add in music into this, whether it's a music artist, an actor, a playwright, any person that is like seen as like a bigger person in their field. Who do you feel like is someone that inspires you to be who you are, to do what you want to do? Yeah, that's kind of also a loaded one, but like, yeah, someone that like kind of set you off into your path a little bit.
I'm gonna say Leonardo DiCaprio. No, I'm kidding.
Oh.
You know, we do have the same name, but he's
Leo.
not why. I used to, but not now. Not
Yeah.
now. Right now, it's between both Troy Baker, voice actor who played Joel in The Last of Us. Big reason why I wanted to pursue voice acting. I finished a game like a couple years ago, and I was like, damn, I want to do this.
Yeah.
So it was thanks to Troy Baker and Ashley Johnson, respective also voice actress of Ellie in The Last of Us. But another name that is really inspiring me right now is Timothy Chalamet.
Yes.
Yes, he is. He's in his bag
He
right
is
now,
so
and I'm like,
good.
bro, he's doing incredible things.
Yes.
And his speech at the SAG Awards, like it really did speak to me in a way that I
Yeah.
didn't think I would ever hear anybody else say to me. yeah.
I definitely agree. I feel like that was like another push for me to like do what I want to do, like do make my dreams come true, you know, like because I had so many dreams as a kid to do things like this.
And
like-
he's also like in our age range.
Yes,
so it's really
he's
really
young.
helpful to hear somebody in their
Yes.
20s
Talk
say
about
something
that.
about that, and
Yeah.
not somebody in their 50s where that would have worked for them 30 years ago.
Exactly.
But
yeah.
we in different generations right now.
Yes, the way that the world is right now and media and everything, it's like it's nice to hear from someone that's younger.
Yeah. Like I love hearing from Matthew McConaughey, but let me hear from somebody in their 20s at
Yeah.
least.
Someone in my age range, please.
I grew up watching a lot of like BET reruns. So it's specific artists and specific like actors and stuff, but when I think about like what made me really like kind of get inspired into the acting game would definitely be watching Martin, watching the Wayne Bros.
Yes.
Something about those shows is they have a lot of physical comedy. The Wayne Bros, like Marlon Wayne, Sean Wayne, oh my god, they are so iconic.
love them.
I could talk about them for days.
Yes,
But,
yes.
yeah, like when it came to with the Wayne Bros, John Witherspoon, he played Pops in that show. Yeah, just seeing him, he voice acted for the Boondocks. Those type of actors, like they just looked so much like the people that I saw, walking down the street. And that just really resonated with me. The fact that, they really kind of like got the people they knew and was just like, oh, let's make a show together. Something about the Wayne Bros, they always bring their family with them. And I love that.
Yeah.
And that's just something I want to do. Just, if I'm eating, we're all eating, you know?
Yeah.
With Martin, I don't want to butcher her name, but there's an actor on there. She plays Gina, Tisha Campbell. She's really, really cool. She was in the original Little Shop of Horrors. And like a lot of like those artists around that like time period, like they started in Broadway and they just seem really cool. They just look like, my uncles, my aunties. And I think that's just something I want to be able to do in the future. Just have a resume so long that like people from all generations can see it and resonate with it. Yeah. And just be a part of something that lives longer than me. So yeah.
Can we do? Yeah, we shout out. Shout out who?
Shout out Tisha Campbell.
Yes.
And John Witherspoon in the Wayne
Rest in
Bros.
peace.
Rest in peace, Mr. Witherspoon. We love him.
Yes. I have one final question for you guys.
Already?
Yeah. Unfortunately, hello, I lost it.
Oh man.
But talking about the Wayne Bros, I love white chicks.
Period. Yes.
Those are the right people, correct?
Yeah.
Careful now.
Yeah.
No, facts. It's definitely a time capsule of the early 2000s.
Yes,
but
we were talking about that in my
this
class
stuff is
today.
so
Like
cool.
the comedy is definitely aged, but it's like kind of an iconic film.
No, I totally get what you're saying.
Yeah.
With them, it's just I just love like their ability to make satire and kind of just like I don't know, just make weird, cool stuff.
Yeah, like very odd comedy in the weirdest way. Yeah. Well, I just want to thank you guys one more time for coming on to this podcast and speaking with me about the experience and your experiences like throughout, your life. And
Thank you.
it was really sweet hearing you guys get a little deep. I appreciate it. Thank you guys. If you guys want to follow them, this is their Instagrams. So please follow them and follow S.A.M.E TV.
Shout out to TV.
Follow the YouTube, please, because we need subscribers.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, guys.
Okay.
Thank you so much for having us.
Yes, thank you guys for
Brea.
being here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoy, and please stay tuned for more podcasts and for another episode of Who Killed Benji.
Bye.
Since you